3 months ago, the lady at the back, who else than Bianca, took me to an event. And little Bianca or I knew what was going to follow. It began at the Royal Geographical Society in South Kensington with the story of Charlie Knight. Charlie is an ordinary 20-something guy. You wouldn't think much of him. He used to work in HR and he suffered from immense boredom and depression. As he put it in his words, he used to gaze with one eye on the screen, on the spreadsheets, and the other eye through the window. So no wonder that one day he snapped. And he decided to do something radical. Charlie has walked 4,500 kilometers across America, from Mexico to Canada on foot. He transformed during this trip. And when he returned back, he never went back to that HR job. So, what one might think an ordinary person has achieved quite something extraordinary. I could really connect with Charlie's story and his motivation, because 3 years ago, I wasn't in a very good place either. I wasn't very happy, I didn't like my job, I got out of a controlling relationship where I almost lost some of my friends. But I was lucky because I found an organization that helps gay men who are a little bit lost. And it was The Quest, a group of diverse men who help each other. They help me to get back on my feet. They help me to see myself in a slightly different light. They taught me how to deal with the shame of being gay. And they helped me to see new things. I discovered my crazy dance class, 5 Rhythms. And also I met other gay men who were kind of disenchanted with the typical London gay scene and who longed for something more meaningful. So, connecting with the Charlie's story, I could really kind of understand why he did it. And it was lingering on my mind after that speech. And I was thinking, my God, I would love to do something like that. I mean, what a challenge. And if I did something like that, maybe I could do something for the Quest as well. Maybe I could raise awareness or raise some money for them. But then the practical side kicked in and it said, no, you can't do it. You haven't got the time and you don't have the money. No. But then I thought, this is my last opportunity to do something big. I'm in the middle of my master's program. I've got 4 months off. And next year, I'll finish, I'll get a job, and I won't be able to take that much time off. So I began frantically searching for a trail to walk. And I looked at Himalaya, I looked at Santiago de Compostela, and I looked at all different trails. But it was the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail, that really reminded me of my rough sleeping trip in Turkey with my cousin. And what did I get myself into? So I decided to walk 1,000 kilometers of the Pacific Crest Trail, where I will be most of the time on my own or with some fellow hikers walking the same thing. When you apply for the Pacific Crest Trail, you will get this rule book. And in there you have all sorts of interesting things, like this one. Anybody knows what the blue thing is? So this is a mandatory piece of equipment that you must have in Sierra Nevada. It's called the bear can. And all your food is stored in there while you sleep at night, and it's about 30 meters away from you, just so the bear doesn't eat you like a burrito in your tent. Next is a depiction of what you have to do when you need a toilet. So, going on the PCT, you're going to share a habitat with lots of different animals. You're going to be doing wild river crossings, go in snow and high altitude. Hopefully you won't get in contact with mountain lions, bears, scorpions, rattlesnakes. And it's really going to test you. As Charlie has put it, it's not as much of a physical challenge, but it's the mental challenge. It tests your endurance, it tests your perseverance, and also it teaches you how to cope being on your own. So the one thing I would like to leave you with is there any person or an organization that maybe have done something for you in the past, for you or your family member? And if there is, can you talk about them, or can you support them in any way, just so other people can benefit as well? Thank you.